Okay, hey guys. Today it's Matthew Hawk Talon. I'm back, and I'm gonna show you each of my characters one by one. We're gonna start off first with the amazing Matthew Hawkdust, level 50 grandmaster balance, and I'll show you the deck setup and also the gear, just to help anyone out who wants PvP at this level, same school. Okay. So right now he's rocking 53 universal damage, 59 balance damage, 54 universal resist, and 16 universal accuracy. You can also see the critical block. It's not that great. And Pierce, Power Pip. Still working toward the full gear, but show you what I have so far. So for the hat, you want to use the Glendemming's Chain Coif, Robe, Glendemming's again, Boots, Glendemming's, basically the best at Grandmaster. For the wand, I like to use the Sky Iron Hosta. I'm working towards the Arena wand, which gives some blocks and damage. And, well, actually some pierce, but it's the same as the damage. And some critical and also some heal. For the Athame, you can just get this in the Bazaar. I usually use this. Heartsteel could be used, but I prefer this just because of the Power Pip chance. For the Amulet, I sometimes switch out with the Life Mastery and put some Weavers in my deck, but I'll talk about that later. But I usually like to use this for the Mana Bird card and also the Reshuffle. For the ring, I was working towards the Arena ring, or the Arena theme, but I have the Arena ring already, and it's from Benedict outside the, or the Badger guy outside the Arena. For the pet, I like to use this. Enfeeble is really helpful, the critical is alright, and the double resist just for defense. We get to Mega soon, see what it gets. And the deck, just get this treasure deck. Bazaar has the most room for this level. So let's start with the deck. Okay, so what you want to start off by training is Ice up the tower. Life, yeah, you'll have Pixie, so Death up the Faint. And for the astral stuff, you want to train Cloak, Strong, and Conviction. So what you want to do is add 5 tower shields to the deck. These are great. As a balance at Grandmaster, I like to play ultra defensive. So I'm basically like a balanced Jade, Juju, really defensive tank. So also to put in 3 volcanic shields, because storm and fires, they hit hard. You want to be able to tank them pretty well. The cloaks, the 4 cloaks, these are very important. So every time you reshuffle and you have a cloak spell, you get 2 of them. It doubles them. So you'll end up having, say you're fighting a storm, you want to start cloaking the storm shields, and then when you reshuffle, you have a lot more, so you can tank even longer. And when you see me PvP, on my balance, you'll see what I mean. 3 strongs are just for the lore masters, maybe even the judge, but the 2 pixies are good for a quick heal. The convictions are good for stuns and criticals, especially from higher levels. Dream shield, just to have more set shields. The feint, that's for stacking feints. Usually that's how I like to kill at the end. The elemental diffuses are good for those elemental schools, especially so you can also dispel like a tower shield or a cleanse if they're like fire or ice. So the helping hands, these are probably the main heal. They're just a great heal. The hex, that's just when you're stacking feints. A hex is always a good thing to add in there. A judge, that's for when you want to finally kill your opponent. The lures, I don't use lures that much for that many purposes, except for the debuffs they give. The accuracy and the weakness really helps. I'd actually add in the sand. I don't know why I took it out. But they can also be used to kill minions. So 4-man their minions, these are good especially against elemental schools, because they shield you a lot. The power play is only to counter dooms, and if you want to counter something else, I mean, it's your choice, but mainly just to counter dooms. 4 reshuffles are pretty good, plus the one from the amulet, and you'll have plenty of reshuffles so you can get all your cloak spells back. The sand's just for minions. The spectral minion is for... Spectral minion's just a great minion to have. If you get the storm, you can counter the opponent's minion, or just, I don't know, just to add some diversity into your minions. The spirit diffuses are good, especially if the spell shatters, infections, dooms. life spells, just heals in general. And then you have 2 of each spirit shields and elemental shield, just to have another shield to a specific school. 4 balances spells for balances and also for choking people out of reshuffle. And 3 weaknesses are also good. So for the side deck, you want to have 5 towers. These are just moments where you really need a shield. You don't have one in hand. The 3 triages are just for people who like to bypass your shields using overtimes. They come in handy. The shatters for when people like to stack a lot of shields. The stuns for when that moment you need to, like you really need to heal or something. You just want to stun them to make sure they don't doom or something like that. Or if you want to go in for the kill. The four fortifies are great because people probably won't hit you when you put a fortify up. It's kind of just to like delay them or counter their infoul or something. The feint's good for when you're stacking feints at the end. The 6 availings are necessary. They're big heals, really helpful. The judge is just, again, if you want a one shot, and the lore master is just for the debuffs. Enchanted wood monsters, give them more damage. And as you can see, the rating's pretty good. I mean, this is a really fun character to PvP on. And there'll be some matches coming up soon. See me facing some pretty high level guys. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy.